Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. And today's video goes straight to the topic. We're gonna do the endgame hunters tier list, okay? So pretty much I did test a lot of hunters. Not to the craziest extent because again you cannot level up all the hunters. You have to be like a crazy whale to do that. Definitely a lot of gold needed and many other things. You should always prioritize your main hunters first. I will make a guide about which hunters you should prioritize from the SSR to the SR, and as well I will do that for weapons. So let we start again. Hunter tier list. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe. We're on a road to 50k, so let's please get it as soon as possible. We're super close, so keep on subscribing. Love you guys so much. You're epic as always. So let we start. Pretty much I'm really certain where to put those characters. Like you will see, most of the SSR characters will actually go into SS tier. So let me first start with Emma. Emma, easily SS tier. Let me analyze her a little bit. Yeah, of course I need to level them up. Today I reached 59 level. I will go for level 60 finally. And bro, I'm catching up because of that thing that slowed my progress related to the PC. Okay, so Emma. Fire typing. It says like she's like a tank, but actually she's insane DPS. But why she's a tank? Because of her passive. I will explain that. So let me go to the skills. Like this is the main thing we need to check out. So Emma, this is like basic attacks. So of course she's working around max HP. So more max HP she's gonna have, overall bigger damage she's gonna do. And yeah, she's already with basic attack breaking lightly. That's super crazy, by the way. Then we have the core attack, the break. Certain damage of max HP, break light, and when this skill hits it burns the target. That means deals damage equal to 17.77% of HP every 3 seconds. So passive damage, beautiful. Now we have basic skills. This skill has such a crazy range, bro, and super important against many monsters that are like gathered together. So you can do like huge attack and destroy them really quickly. Plus this attack can break medium again. When the last attack in the combo hits, it inflicts airborne, and when the users attack a burning target, the damage will increase. Now we have this attack, Flame Cleave. Again, damage from her max HP, deals fire element damage, deals break heavy damage. Like she's insane breaker DPS and can be used as a tank as well because of the passive. When the last attack in the combo hits, it inflicts airborne effect, and again when the character is burning, boom, increased damage, which is nice thing. Now you have the support ultimate. So for example, when you're using Sung, you're gonna use this. So you will have this break medium, again damage based on max HP, airborne effect when it hits, and when this skill is used, it applies heat absorption and heat emission effect. So absorption is that part why she's like a tank as well, although again she's mainly DPS. Increase defense by 7.77. The users recover HP equal to the 7.77 of their damage taken. Duration 20 seconds. So heat absorption, when it is applied, boom, she'll be more like a tank, right? But heat emission, she will increases defense penetration. The user's fire damage will increase, so overall she will be doing even bigger damages, right? And she will penetrate that defense with heat emission. Then we have QT, break lightly, again some burn, and then we have this crazy ultimate. Look, 2000 plus percentage of the user's max HP, deals fire elemental damage. While heat absorption is active, the user's damage decreased by 33.33%. So this is the key. One of you guys told me in the comment section below, yo RoKage, you're not using her passive, and I'm like, what the hell you're talking about? And then I started reading again her passive, and yeah, 100% you're correct, bro. I really love this, appreciate that. So when you're having that heat absorption, then she becomes like a tank Okay, and they're refunded 50% of their power gauge and cooldown time. Now, when you have hit emission, the damage will increase by 70.77%. That's why sometimes she'll do that crazy damage, sometimes she won't, because you're not using correctly the passive, RoKage. Okay, that's pretty much that. Now look at the passive. When you're using Flame Cleave, you will get the heat emission effect, depending on the number of heat absorption stacks. So when the user uses basic attack and gets hit, the heat absorption effect is applied once. Once the user uses core attack, burn, flame judgment, or extreme evasion, applies the heat absorption effect 4 times. When the user uses burning pride, applies the heat absorption burning 10 times. When heat emission is active, the currently applied heat absorption effect is consumed. So pretty much, first you're working on that heat absorption. So, okay, Flame Clave, just so I explain this correctly. Yes. So first you wanna go with those heat absorptions, you wanna even get hit, and then afterwards you use this, you're gonna activate the heat emission, and then you go with the ultimates and do as much as possible damage. That's pretty much it. But overall heat absorption, that's why she's that tank, but heat emission is where her DPS overall goes insane with literally every basic skill. Okay, and then when you dupe her out, she goes completely nuts. I won't go into full detail. Even without dupes, I will categorize her in the SS. Okay, as you can see, the characters that I use, I might go in more detail. Choi, the best DPS unit in the game. Some people are saying he will fall off. Maybe like in future, but for a long time, especially for the fire characters, he will be a meta and still the best DPS in the game, guys. I know you're talking about, yo, he cannot break. He's not the character that he's not character for that. That's why you have Emma. That's why you have Jo, for example. That's why you have Kim. All these characters can break super crazy good. Okay, so crazy DPS, mainly doing the burn again. Then you have the basic skill. He works around the attack. You want to get as big attack as possible for him, because like this, holy bro, what's wrong with me? I didn't level his skills. Okay, good. You always should double check that, bro, because OMG, I missed now a lot of damage. This really stacks up over time. So solely about him, I don't have to talk a lot like Emma, because she works a little bit more complicated. Choi is straightforward. DPS, 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 and then when you use his ultimate, his gauge will reset, guys. Okay, so not gauge, but when you use his ultimate, the basic skills will reset. So you can use his basic skills, right? Use the ultimate, and then you will have the basic skills again. And then if you have like first copy, his ultimate goes completely berserk. Okay, so it is 100% worth, even for free to play, to get that first copy. But again, be careful if you have him already. If you know you won't have enough for Tsa and everything else, safe, I guess, but it's on you. Now that support skill is also broken, like it decreases the target defense plus doing massive damage, and then that burn QTE as well, like he's decreasing that damage pretty nicely. Choi Jong-In cannot deal critical hits, but his attack increases by 40%. When End of the Day is used, applies the ultimate hunter effect, resets the cooldown of Rain of Flames and Flame Spear. This is that part what I already said, and then you get increased user's attack and defense penetration. So when you use all of the skills and the ultimate, you will decrease the defense of the opponent and do more and more damage, bro. You go completely nuts. Now the damage of the Rain of Flames increases threefold during the duration. This is what I said, that first copy makes him broken. Second copy increases the user's attack by 8%. It would be actually nice to max him out, but even I, who am low spender, nah, bro, I won't go for all of these dupes, although he would go broken, busted. Okay, so that's about that part. Now we go to the Min. Min is the best support in the game. Easily set. Again, OMG, bro. totally forgot to level. Okay, I will now level the skills, but I need to remember to do that. So, long story short, works around max HP, does the light damage, support, the best support in the game. Fine. Now, the basic skills are super important because it deals light damage. Okay, when the last attack combo hits, it knocks down the target. When this skill is used, the user's entire team recovers HP equal to 0.5% of minimum max HP of Byung-Gu Min. So definitely more max HP you have, literally your whole team will get much bigger heal. When the user is disguised, the recovery rate is increased by 100%. Disguised, we're gonna talk about that in a moment. That's related to his passive. Light element damage, when this skill hits, applies punishment effect. When the user is disguised, the punishment effect increases by 15%, so the enemy damage taken increases by 5%. This is like, he creates like a circle, like a field, and in this field 5% bigger damage you're gonna do. It is pretty good. A support skill, look at this. When he is like a support hunter, deals light element damage. When the user uses this skill, it applies the HP continuous recovery effect, so that over time, for example for Sung, super crazy good. Punishment as well, increased damage taken by 15%, so that's pretty busted for Sung as well. This part, okay. And now the ultimate. The ultimate is pretty crazy. So, deals light element damage, the user applies Heavenly Blessing. When the user is disguised, it applies as well the critical hit damage increase effect. So, critical hit damage increase 40% to the amount of that exceeds min basic critical hit damage. Super broken. And Heavenly Blessing, the user's damage dealt and critical hit rate increased by 12%. Yeah, his ultimate truly makes your all hunters go completely berserk. Now, this is about the disguise. When tagging in or using Divine Punishment, applies the disguise effect. Divine Punishment... Where's the Divine Punishment? Oh, here it is. So, QT. Okay. QT. I definitely need to level up everything here. OMG. When hit, it removes disguise, by the way. So, be careful. Be careful related to that. Decreased damage taken by 50%. Plus that disguise is actually connected with other things, right? He will do like, he will get a really small damages, like that's a big 50% damage reduction. It's pretty nice. I mean, decreased damage by 50% enhances special. Decreased damage taken by 50% enhances specific skills effect. Yeah, this is something that we already mentioned before, and then the copies makes him go wild again, like every single character in this game, pretty much. So that's about. Let's go to the next character. Yeah, I used her a lot, so let me talk really quickly about Lim Bora. Now, yeah, as you can see, some of them I still forgot to level up the skills. So this is a really good thing that I've done this video, so I reminded myself, yo bro, level up. Stage, she's doing dark element damage. She's more like a support, but can as well do some DPS for sure. So with her basic skill, Bora throws a strengthening charm and unfolds an enhancement cycle that enhances her Phantom Fox. You will see when you're gonna use her that Phantom Fox will appear pretty much on any attack. Damage 810, again she works around the attack, deals dark elemental damage, creates an enhanced circle zone for 10 seconds. Let me start with the passive, it will be better, so you're gonna understand maybe immediately everything. When tracking Charm, Tempest or Quick Attack, Tempest hits the apply Charm effect to the target's damage taken increased by 50%. So this is the mainly thing why you're gonna use her. She will give that charm to the enemies, and for example when using like Emma, Choi, and all of that, they will do even bigger damage. So pretty busted for every DPS character in the game. And now when you have the dupes, it goes insane. So basic skill removes. Okay. Removes any debuff zone in the area where the skill lands. Enhancement circle increases dark elemental damage by 10% for team members standing in the enhancement circle. Increases magic arrow damage of the phantom fox by 20%. Now, dark elemental damage she's increasing with basic skill, that part. Now, she summons here with second basic skill Phantom Fox that shoots an arrow. Phantom Fox magic arrow damage is 255 of that summon duration. Now the big thing about her is her support, because here she applies charm, right? And her ultimate, Bora uses the sealed dark charm to free the giant summon beast mech. Power Gauge deals dark elemental damage. When the last attack in the combo hits, it knocks down the target. Okay, so pretty much mainly you're gonna use her support skill and her passive, because you will wanna hit with a quick Tempest. That's applying the charm. Tempest, dark charm. No, dark charm not. Okay, sorry. Tracking charm. Okay, I'm now seeing something. Yeah, that part. Okay, I knew it's easy. It's really easy actually to apply that charm. So I was like confused a little bit for a second. This skill as well. So check out the passive. See, so tracking charm, tempest, or quick attack hits, they will apply charm. So make sure to do that. And of course, that part with she's increasing the dark elemental damage on, for example, in that enhancement zone. So have that in mind. So be careful. Charm is all what you actually need. So because of that, that really amplifies the damage you're gonna do. Plus she can, if you build her up correctly, she will do DPS as well. Not even close like Emma or Choi, but definitely deserves to be into the SS tier. Okay, now let me put some SR characters that in my eyes they should definitely be in SR tier. That's pretty much it. This is the only SR characters that you can see that I truly build up. Okay, so I believe that says it all. Still need to level up the basic skills, but I will do that. Okay, it really matters, guys. Make sure to do this. Okay. Yeah, okay, really short. Wind damage. She works around the attack. When you like her basic skills, I know it literally, like, Henji creates a gust of wind that pulls enemies in front of her and launches them into the air. That's super busted. That you have so much time. Like, it really messes up your opponent. Like, they can't do shit. That's really good. You're definitely going to need this one as well, super interesting attack. Even though they don't do much except doing the damage. But look at this now. The support skill. Damage of the user's attack, deals wind elemental damage, recovers team members' power gauge by 15%, super broken. When this skill is used, applies the breeze effect, increase the ultimate skill damage by 15%. Okay? And when this skill is used, it removes debuffs on team members. Solely because of that. Let me see, like, even though her basic skills are incredible, you will see, even though she's doing the damage only, at the same time she's messing up the opponents. She's messing them up. And now you have that breeze where you increase the ultimate skill damage. It can be extremely helpful, guys. Okay, and now the ultimate. Again, only the damage pretty much, but look at this now. Look at this now. When the user uses Airball, Wind Shear, Air Cutter, or Wind Vortex, recovers power gauge by 8%, decreases the cooldown of Windstorm by 30%. Windstorm, you're gonna use this ultimate a lot with that strategy overall. But her, like, the best thing about her is her support skill. Absolutely broken, but as well, you can have fun with her in so many ways. So it's a broken SR character. Now, in my eyes, the second most broken SR character that still deserves SS for now. I believe when we're gonna have Alicia, this character will fall off slightly to the S tier. But for now, just because mainly you literally need to use her for Cerebrus. Like, there is no other water element character who can actually destroy Cerebrus, as far as I know, except I'm talking about SR characters, and SSR Sao can do craziness as well, okay? But if you don't have her, then this is the way to go. So Nam Chae-Young, water elemental damage, break lightly, even with the basic skill, by the way. Now look at this, break medium, freezes, it interrupts the target for 2 seconds, broken. This one can break heavy. This one uses the freeze again and the break medium, like you're gonna break the characters with here. With this one, QT again, break medium, interrupts. Freeze again with the ultimate skill. This is the support ultimate. When you use Sung, this is when you go with the hunters. It freezes again, and her ultimate increase damage dealt to frozen targets by 20%. She can as well do DPS. So she's like DPS slash breaking, interrupting type of the character in my eyes as S tier, especially now. Okay, am I recording everything? Yes, I am. I'm afraid. Oh, we're 20 minutes in and I just did like 6 characters. I need to speed it up, guys, okay? But this is pretty much my characters that I truly used and fully tested it out, okay? I can tell you right away, Bai can go into the SS tier. Archer guy can go into SS tier. And she can go into SS tier. Definitely the best units in the game. Right here. Okay, now the S tier will be this SR. What else? Okay, he is really solid because for now he's wind type of the character. You really need some wind SSR, right? And he's good, but I'll put him in the A tier. Nothing too special, nothing too... I don't see him nothing too special. He's like, I believe he provides the shield, if I'm not mistaken. I should double check that now, but I remember A tier 100%. I have him, of course, but as you can see, he's one of the SSR characters that I didn't even level up. Like, he doesn't provide a lot. Break lightly, break medium, super armor, yeah, I was right. Medium, dash, medium, maybe in future, maybe when you actually max him out. But for now, no, maybe in future, you know, it tend to changes. But this is the end game current tier list, and I'm not heavily impressed with this guy. He can provide Win DPS, and this guy's actually really close to being even SS from the SR characters. I need to build him up properly. Insane, like pure SR DPS. I just had to prioritize some other characters before him, but he'll be definitely next where I will build him up. You will see dark elemental damage, like pure DPS. Bleed, you know, bleed is a big deal in this game. Bleed. So yeah, I believe this guy even deserves to be an SS. I just need to build him up, but I know for a fact when Dagger Toss Strike hits the inflict bleed, the users deals damage equal to 0.6 of their current HP every 3 seconds. Increase attack when attacking bleeding target, and just because I didn't fully test him out, but he has a crazy potential for being SS. Okay, guys. She can go into B tier, C tier, A tier. Honestly, B tier, A tier can be just fine. B tier. CB, something like that. Honestly, I would put it something like that. Actually no, I will put this too here. Yeah, and he actually, I know many people put him in like super low, but guys, he is actually super useful SR. I did use him few times. For this. And why do I like him? This attack. Break heavy. Just because he can break heavy, only because of that you can break, like he's a breaker type of the character. And never underestimate them. Never freaking underestimate them. Stuns also. Yes. So break heavy, stuns, plus beautiful crazy attacks. This one is super broken attack, basic skill. So I'm putting him into A tier at least. A tier at least. Towards the S. Because that break heavy can be extremely helpful. And I will put him into S tier. Yeah, I will do it like this. I honestly love this character so much. I love this. He's a GOAT from SR. Like, I know he's not the best SR character nor anything like that, but I did build him up. And I like the break heavy situation, plus the immobilize skill and increase users defense. Truly great breaker. And the shield zone can be helpful. So for the SR, I'll put him there. Yeah, they're really solid A tier here. Really good. B tier. I don't know, did I maybe someone else here deserves to be A tier as well. But I believe I've pretty much done everything what I wanted to do correctly. I will put him, I don't know, should I do like 1 second? I have to do it like this. Add red above. Here we're gonna put C. Yeah, let's do another row. So A, B, I had to just change the hotkey so I don't stop recording. C and D. Okay, I believe this character is the worst character in the game. Yeah, and then I'll put some of the characters here into B tier. Yeah, this is how it's gonna be. This is how it's gonna be. He is really solid, but like Choi, Emma, like he doesn't have any chance. You won't use him. You won't use him. So yeah, I'm pretty much happy how this looks like. 100%. Maybe he deserves as well to be into B tier. Yeah, I'll put it like this. I'll put it like this. This will be my hunter, full hunter tier list. He is crazy DPS, guys. Crazy DPS. She can help you so much. DPS plus tank. So just want to in short go through this, because if I go now in full detail for every character, this video will be 1 hour long. But mainly his ultimate is where he shines, and plus he has that longer range attacks. And then about her, crazy tank DPS as well here. Like, why bike? I think he's currently in the SS. He provides that only DPS, bigger DPS for the light. But when Sa drops, I believe he might drop. But I don't have him. I didn't use him so much. So for now, I'm going here based on your feedbacks. You gave me DPS, breaker. Tank, okay. I mean, really solid SR characters. And she is actually, but you really need to invest heavily in her so she can actually work. He can, this guy can break so many things. So might even close to A tier, but just because we have better breakers. Heavy breakers. And yeah, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Wind damage, break light. Break light knocks down break light. He can break heavy with the special support skill, but just because you have other much better in characters for doing this. Break light. And he literally doesn't do that. He doesn't do a lot. That's the only thing you can low-key use him for the support skill, but at the same time you have so much more better characters. I find this character the worst in the game. With that, guys, we're gonna end the video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. As you saw, I waited for a longer time until I test many things, until I'm much more experienced in this game. Of course, it's not, I guess, perfect. I believe not like literally there is no tier list that is perfect. Really subjective, but at the same time, based on how much I played the game, I'm pretty much going into these directions. Just few things I'm not 100% sure, but related to the SS tier, I'm pretty goddamn sure. Okay, that's that. Love ya, and yeah, see you next one. Bye.